I'm Sadie, and I learned the hard way that sometimes the people who smile the widest are the ones sharpening knives behind their backs. Sadie, I heard about Marcus, Petra said on the phone 3 months after my husband died. How are you managing? How's Lena doing? We're figuring it out, I said. The life insurance barely covered the medical bills. I'm working 2 jobs now. 2 jobs? Sadie, that's terrible. Listen, Henrik and I have been talking. You and Lena should come stay with us for the summer. You can save money, Lena can spend time with Ingrid, and we have that guest house out back sitting empty. I don't want charity, Petra. It's not charity, it's family. Please, Sadie, let me do this for you. I don't know. Come on, we're sisters. Don't be so stubborn. Okay, I said finally. Thank you. Of course, that's what family does. We arrived the first week of June. Ingrid opened the door, looked Lena up and down like she was inspecting damaged goods. Hey, Ingrid said. Mom said you're in the guest house. Thanks for having us, Lena said quietly. Whatever. Petra came rushing over. Sadie, Lena! Oh, look at you both. Come here, let me show you around. This is really generous of you, I said. Stop it, you're family. The first week went fine. Then Tuesday morning of week 2, Petra cornered me in the kitchen. Sadie, could you do me a huge favor? I have a charity luncheon and the cleaning service canceled. Could Lena maybe vacuum the main house? Just downstairs? I can do it, I said. No, you're job hunting. Lena doesn't mind, do you, sweetheart? Lena looked at me, uncertain. I guess not. Perfect. You're such a doll, Lena. The vacuum's in the hall closet. Wednesday morning, Petra found Lena in the guest house. Lena, honey, could you do the windows today? I know it's a lot, but we're having people over Friday and I'm just swamped. Okay, Lena said. You're an angel. Ingrid, come help your cousin. I have tennis practice, Ingrid called from her room. Oh, right. Well, Lena can handle it. Thursday, I found Petra giving Lena a list. So the garage really needs organizing, and if you could fold the laundry in the dryer, that would be amazing. Ingrid was supposed to do it, but she's just so busy with summer activities. Petra, I said, this is getting to be a lot. Lena's not your maid. Maid? Sadie, she's helping out. She lives here rent-free. We all contribute. What exactly does Ingrid contribute? Excuse me? What chores does Ingrid do? That's not the point, Sadie. The point is we opened our home to you. Asking for a little help isn't unreasonable. But if you feel that way, maybe you should reconsider the arrangement. I didn't mean... No, I get it. You don't want to be grateful. That's fine. I backed down. I hated myself for it. By week 4, the demands escalated. Henrik started adding his own tasks. Lena, the pool needs skimming, Henrik said one morning, not looking up from his newspaper. Service won't be here until Thursday. I don't really know how to do that, Lena said. It's not complicated. Ingrid, show your cousin. Ingrid didn't look up from her phone. I'm busy. Then figure it out, Lena. The equipment's in the pool house. I found Lena by the pool that afternoon, hands blistered, crying quietly. Mom, I want to go home, she whispered. I know, baby. I'm working on it, I promise. When? Soon. I'm trying. That Saturday, Petra made her announcement at breakfast. Sadie, we're having a dinner party tonight. Just some of Henrik's business associates and their wives. Lena, I'll need you to help serve. Serve? I repeated. Yes, serve. Pass appetizers, refill drinks. No big deal. She's 16, Petra, not waitstaff. And she's living here for free, Sadie. I'm not asking her to do anything Ingrid hasn't done. Right, Ingrid? Ingrid barely glanced up. Yeah, sure, whatever. You've never made Ingrid serve at parties, I said. How would you know what I've made Ingrid do? You've been here 2 months. I've raised her for 17 years. I'll do it, Mom, Lena said quietly. It's fine. No, it's not. Mom, please, I'll do it. That evening, I watched my daughter in a black dress and white apron carry trays, while Ingrid sat at the dinner table laughing with guests. Oh, Petra, is this your niece? One of the wives asked. Yes, my sister's daughter. She's been such a tremendous help this summer. How sweet of her to pitch in like this. Well, you know, we're family. We take care of each other. She's learning responsibility, work ethic, skills she'll need. Henrik found me in the kitchen doorway. You're welcome to join us, he said, though I suppose you might feel more comfortable back here. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all, Sadie. Just that some people are hosts and some people are guests. It's important to know which one you are. Is that a threat? It's an observation. You've been here on our generosity for 2 months. A little humility wouldn't kill you. The irreversible moment happened Tuesday of week 6. Lena, I need you to clean out the attic today, Petra said at breakfast. We're donating some things and I need everything sorted and organized. The attic? I said. Petra, it's 98 degrees outside. That attic has no ventilation. She'll be fine. She can take breaks. I don't think... Sadie, honestly, she's not going to melt. Lena, there's water bottles in the fridge. Take a couple up with you. I found Lena collapsed on the attic floor 2 hours later, burning up, lips cracked, barely conscious. Lena, baby, can you hear me? She didn't respond. I got her to the emergency room. Heat exhaustion, the doctor told me. Severe dehydration. Another hour, and we'd be looking at potential organ damage. What was she doing? Cleaning an attic. In this heat? Whose attic? My sister's. The doctor's expression changed completely. I see. And how long was she up there? I don't know, 2 hours, maybe more? Without supervision, without adequate water. She had water bottles. Mrs. Sadie. Sadie, I need to ask you something. Is your daughter safe in that home? The question hit me like cold water. What? Is she safe? Because what you're describing sounds like... I know what it sounds like, I said. And you're right. Petra showed up 3 hours later, walking into Lena's hospital room like she belonged there. Oh my God, Sadie. I had no idea she was up there that long. I thought she was taking breaks. I would never intentionally... Get out. Sadie, please. It was an accident. Get out. You can't seriously think I said get out of this room right now, Petra, or I will have security remove you. She left. Henrik didn't even come. Lena stayed overnight. I sat beside her bed, and I called my mother's best friend, Ruth. Ruth, I need a favor, a big one. Can Lena and I stay with you for a while? Of course, honey. What happened? I'll explain everything. We just need to leave Petra's house. Soon. Come whenever you need to. My door's open. I spent the next 3 days being pleasant to Petra. Apologetic, even. I overreacted at the hospital, I told her Thursday morning. I was scared. I know you didn't mean for anything to happen. Oh, Sadie, of course I didn't. I love Lena. She's my niece. I would never hurt her. I know. I'm sorry I got so upset. So you'll stay, work things out. Actually, we're going to Ruth's for the rest of summer. But I wanted to give you something before we left. A thank you for everything. I handed her an envelope. What's this? Open it. She pulled out the letter, started reading. Sadie, this is beautiful. You wrote all this about our summer together? Every detail, every task Lena did, every room she cleaned, every meal she served. I want to document your generosity properly. This is so thoughtful, but why list everything out like this?
Because I sent copies to everyone at your dinner party, and to Henrik's business partners, and to every charity board you sit on, and to your country club, with photos of Lena in that serving apron, and copies of her hospital records showing heat exhaustion. Her face went white. You what? I wanted everyone to know exactly how generous you've been, how you took in your widowed sister and grieving teenage niece and gave Lena such valuable work experience, unpaid work experience, all summer in 98-degree attics. Sadie, you can't do this. I also sent it to 3 local news outlets, human interest piece about wealthy families and unpaid labor. They seemed very interested. Very interested. That's slander. That's defamation. It's documentation. Every single word is true. You said it yourself. Lena helped out. I just made sure everyone knew exactly how much she helped. Henrik appeared in the doorway. What the hell is going on? She sent letters, Petra gasped, to everyone we know about Lena working here. About how you exploited Lena, I corrected. There's a difference. You vindictive bitch. Careful, Henrik. Wouldn't want to add verbal abuse to my documentation. The reporters are already asking questions about your character. We could sue you into the ground, he said. For what? Truth isn't defamation. You want to take me to court? Have a judge review my records? Every text where Petra assigned Lena tasks. Every receipt where I bought cleaning supplies for jobs you demanded. Every witness who saw her serving at your party in an apron. Be my guest. Please, sue me. Petra was shaking. People will understand. They'll see we were helping you, giving you a place to stay. Then you have nothing to worry about. If your friends think making a 16-year-old girl work unpaid all summer is helping, they'll say so.
Sadie, please. We're leaving today. Goodbye, Petra. We left that afternoon. Within a week, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Sadie, please answer, please. Henrik's partners are asking questions. The club president called. My charity board put me on indefinite leave. Please, I'm begging you, make this stop. I answered. Make what stop, Petra? The emails, the calls, the questions. People are treating us like criminals. Please, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for everything. For what specifically? For how we treated you. For Lena. For all of it. Please, Sadie, I'll do anything. I don't want anything from you. Please, we're sisters. No, we're not. Not anymore. I hung up. Henrik called next. Sadie, we need to talk about the situation you've created. I didn't create anything. I documented it. You're destroying our reputation over housework, over a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? Henrik, my daughter collapsed from heat exhaustion in your attic. That was an accident. No, it was negligence. There's a difference. Your lawyer says you don't have a case. I know. He called me. He told me to call him if you keep harassing me. Should I? The line went dead. The local paper ran the story 2 weeks later. Prominent couple under investigation following teen labor allegations. It was careful, factual, devastating. Henrik's business partners started distancing themselves. Petra's charity boards didn't renew her positions. The country club didn't revoke their membership, but the whispers never stopped. They sold the house 6 months later and moved 2 states away. I never responded to another call, another email, another apology. Never gave them the closure they desperately wanted. Lena and I rebuilt slowly. I found steady work. We got an apartment. She started therapy. She's 18 now, preparing for college. Last month I saw Ingrid at a coffee shop. She looked right at me and walked the other direction. I let her. Petra still tries calling sometimes. I see her name and feel nothing. Ruth asked me last week, "Do you think you'll ever forgive them?" Forgiveness requires remorse for the action, not the consequences. They're sorry they got caught. That's not the same thing. But they apologized. They apologized for being exposed, not for what they did. Lena's working part-time now, saving for school. Yesterday, a customer spoke rudely to her at work. She looked that woman dead in the eye and said, "I don't accept being spoken to that way," and walked away. I've never been more proud. Some people think I went too far, that I destroyed my relationship with my sister over housework. Last time Henrik called, he said something that stuck with me. "You've made it impossible for us to move on, Sadie." "Good," I said, and hung up. That was 8 months ago. Last week, Lena asked me something while we cooked dinner. "Mom, do you think they actually understand what they did wrong, or do they just understand that people know about it?" I looked at my daughter, this strong, clear-eyed young woman who refuses to perform gratitude for cruelty. So here's my question for you. When someone finally faces consequences for how they treated you, and they beg for forgiveness they never offered when they held all the power, do you owe them peace, or do you owe yourself the truth?